Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting episode of the Super Carlin Gaming Mario Kart 8 Roulette Challenge where Ben and I are starting to suck. There's no doubt.
Just a tidbit, although I have to bring it up.
Okay,
we already
bring it up.
This episode once.
We did re-record. I shouldn't say we're starting to suck because in the one episode we've done at 200cc, we actually did good.
We actually did good, and then the ones that didn't air, I actually won a race.
Sure you did, Ben.
I won a race, guys. It happened. I swear. But the audio got corrupted, so we're doing it again.
So we're having to re-record. We're going to do the same cups, though, and we're going to get fresh rolls, so now we just have a little bit of practice. It's going to be great. Derek, come get some dice rolls.
12.
So it's... There you go. Lemmy.
5.
All right. Oh, this is
there you go. Lemmy and Larry.
Yeah.
All right. We're like the Super Bowser brothers.
I like
All right.
it.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. Prior to seeing this just right now, I thought that those were the same character. 26.
Oh, yeah.
22.
22. Bam. Okay, this looks reasonable. I've got the master bike.
9.
Okay, Mercedes. All right. I like the slicks.
Standard.
Boring.
All right, these are pretty cool looking.
I'll take it.
Cool looking carts. Let's see how it goes. So we have to do the flower cup, I believe, right? Or do we do the shell? We did the shell cup because that had Toad's Turnpike. That's the level where you allegedly won.
Happened.
Hard to say.
It happened.
If it's not on video, did it even happen?
It happened. It's on Twitter. Put it out for me.
Okay.
It's my little trophy that I'll keep on the shelf forever.
You're gonna pin that tweet.
Yeah, pin the tweet.
Oh man, Moo Matters. Okay.
I'm so unmotivated to race.
As you can tell, we did not 3-star this on our first try, so we're already getting our second try. Here we go. My metal wheels on the farm. Is that good?
Oh, it's totally good.
All right, so the question is about going back to school, because lots of people have had questions about being a freshman going back to school, about being a freshman in college.
Oh boy.
As a senior, all kinds of questions about going back to school.
Okay, so just like how to go back to schools.
Yeah.
Basically. Well, answer, so it's different, I feel like, depending on what year you are in high school and stuff. Like, there's differences. If you're a freshman, let me say this. Join the cross-country team. That's the obvious answer.
Yes, I think that's the short and the sweet of it.
It's not short or sweet.
Oh,
it's long and difficult,
but
and
the advice
probably salty more than sweet.
Oh,
yes.
Definitely salty. Yeah, you'll like.
Yeah, you're gonna be like sweating up a storm. But the answer is to join the cross country team because it's secretly the best sport in all of high school.
And it's good for like such a variety of. Man, you have gotten me with 2 things so far.
Yeah, I'm really good at aiming backwards on luck.
I don't like it.
Oh boy, now talk about luck.
Things are happening.
Now there's blue shells and splats and oh god, come on, we're moving.
We're moving. Can't see anything.
Woo!
Yeah, no, I think cross country is just so good for like a variety of reasons. It's one of these things where you're going to get out there and you're going to like have a whole new tolerance for pain.
Oh yes.
Which is actually I think a really valuable lesson to learn in life.
Also true. You can wear those cool shirts that say, my practice is your punishment. You remember those? I loved those shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, yeah. You're like, oh, what? Sorry, did you have to run laps? That's all I do.
Right.
For fun.
I think we had some good ones that said, you run hills, we run mountains.
Yeah. Oh, those are good.
We live in the mountains.
We live in the mountains. Yeah. Those were good. It's also, a great way to eat whatever you want.
Like literally just anything.
Like people say like high schoolers can eat whatever they want and not gain weight. Let me tell you who can really eat whatever they want. It's the cross country team.
Yeah,
oh man.
It is crazy all the time and always. I think this is gonna be like a bad thing. Do not do this, do not follow this advice. But my ritual after cross country practice was to go and get one of those giant Slurpee mugs. Full, like the big giant like plastic thermo-cooled one, not like the one that you buy from the place and
from
use
7-Eleven. Yeah, where you get like the free refills.
Yes. And so I think back then it might have been something like 81 cents for me to refill like a 1 gallon Slurpee
Well, and
container.
even high schoolers can afford 81 cents.
Even high schoolers.
Yeah. That being said, if you do cross country, you probably shouldn't be drinking things like soda.
Or
something, you know.
Probably
Because it's going to affect your actual runs. Yeah. So there's that. But here's the thing: you don't even have to be good at running. You don't even have to be good at running to do cross country.
Well, and that's the thing too. All right, so that was one of the coolest parts about cross country is all these people that would show up, and they were people that like you would not expect to necessarily have joined the cross country team, and maybe they were like, I would really like to try to improve something about my life. And so they show up, and some of the people you never expected to run ended up being the top people on our team.
True. They just they'd find they were good at it given the opportunity.
Right.
Yes.
Because it's like you always say, it's like if you lift weights, you will get stronger.
Right, and if you run, you will get somewhat faster, for sure. Oh no, frickin', this is bad news. This is bad. The race is taking priority to the talk. Oh, wait, but have I gotten... Oh, I made it back.
Probably more important than our favoritism towards... Oh gosh, I am dying right now.
Whoosh, bam!
Whooshoo!
Whoosh!
Probably more important than our affiliation with cross country, I would just say joining like any type of sport, club, activity, band, whatever the case may be, because that is going to be a great area for you to meet people that you might not just be friends with like in your daily passings.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's as good advice. Really, the answer is just join cross country.
I'm kind of sold on cross country at this point, actually.
Are you like thinking like let's go assistant coach or something?
Maybe not that.
But you'll still have to do a lot of running if you do that.
I mean, at the very least, even like you'll be skinny.
That is a factoid. That is a fact.
That was one of these things. So in high school, I had abs, which was awesome. But that was one of those things where everybody was always like, "Oh, well, you're just skinny, so that's how you have them." It's like, no,
I work for this, yo.
And so also that's another possible perk is you might get abs.
You might get abs. You know who likes abs? Everyone.
Like
no one's like, man, I wish I had less abs.
They're getting in the way of me
looking even better. I don't know. Okay, so that's what you do if you're a freshman in high school. If you're a freshman in college, what you do is you remember how you used to run in high school and you think, man, why'd I do that? And then you like every now and then you think you're gonna run again and then you just don't. And then you don't. And then you're like, but parties are fun and running, it turns out, is hard. What was I even thinking? That was crazy, but it was the best time of my life and also the worst.
Best and worst.
The best and the worst. I'm just kidding. I just didn't run as much at college as I would have liked to, and I don't run as much anymore. But
you do other things now.
But I do other things. Like you gotta exercise.
Stuff.
You gotta. I lift heavy weights. That's a thing I do now.
Speaking of, we can go ahead and plug the idea that we're going to do.
Yes. This is another reason to come join the Discord server via our Patreon page,
which is so much fun. But one of the things that we just recently announced is that we're going to be doing a meetup next year in either May, April, or June, depending on which date works best for everybody.
Spartan race.
We're doing a Spartan race
with Super Carlin friends.
Yes, it's going to be amazing. There's going to be so much camaraderie. I think it's an awesome opportunity to motivate yourself to go do something you may never do, which is something I'm a huge believer in. So if you either follow us on Twitter, Instagram, any of the places, or on Patreon, Discord, which is really the place to get the most amount of information. That's going to be a very cool event that we'll be doing it next year. And honestly, you can start training for it, and we are going to be helping with the training in the now.
And so, Ben, I'm super nervous about not the Spartan race, but this particular race.
This is the race.
This is the
one that I won.
This is maybe where Ben could prevail again. We'll see.
Let's see if it happens.
This is it's such an odd level for you to have prevailed upon because it's like got the most obstacles ever. Yeah.
I actually hate this level.
Yeah, I don't know how you did it. It's especially hard at 200 and with only half a screen. So I'm really focusing. I think having the bike helps here for sure.
Really, that's interesting. Why?
Because it's thinner.
Oh, sure. Yeah, makes sense.
But I mean, I'm a proponent of bikes in general as opposed to karts. But
I am not.
For racing.
For racing. For if you do battle and you do Shine Thief, I would say get an ATV thing because that's where it's at.
Do you not normally race in the ATV thing, like if we're not playing roulette?
You know, it's honestly, we played so much battle that I just got more used to it, but like typically when I play Mario Kart to race for real, like online or whatever, I would use a bike.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because it's just like the turning is such an important part of it, and you can just turn tighter in bikes. Just end of story.
End of story.
End of story. Okay, as you can tell, I'm doing much better this time than I did in the last race we did at this course. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Woo!
I feel nervous about asking more questions.
Oh man, I know. I'm so close. I'm like, no one talk to me right now.
DK, be quiet.
Oh my god, we hit the lightning there, so I'm not going to take the ramp because it just seems riskier.
How about somebody going into their senior year of high school?
Oh, senior year of high school. The goal is, okay, let me tell you what I did during our senior year. If you've been listening to the channel or watching the channel for a long time, you'll know about the group Ben and I were a part of, our friend group known as the GMA, the Green Mallard Association, which is just what we call the four of us hanging out. Us and our two best friends.
I got passed at the...
Oh!
Oh, man.
And so we gave ourselves this name, and it was my senior year, and I just thought it was funny. And we were all sort of like, we thought it was like this little in-joke. So I went into Microsoft Paint, which was the software available to me at the time.
Yeah.
And I made these little, I made us a logo, which looked just awesome.
Awesome.
So great.
Like, it was like
it was a duck head. Oh, man, coming out, but like anyway. And I printed out a bunch of like little stickers, I want to say, pieces of paper that we would put Scotch tape on.
Yes, we did.
And what we would do is we'd just walk around the school and just put them places. And it was so funny because like we didn't tell anyone what we were doing. No one knew what it meant, but there was 4 of us and it wasn't a huge school. So like, you know, after like 3 or 4 days, people were like, what on earth are these duck stickers everywhere?
Yeah. And some of them we had very creatively placed, and they lasted. So when you were a senior, I was a sophomore.
Yeah.
Some of them lasted until I graduated.
I did not know that. That is unbelievable.
They were still there. Yeah, there was one
so
specifically in the cafeteria on top of the fire alarm.
Oh, that's
facing
great.
up, and you could just see like where the edge of the paper like tilted up a little bit.
That's awesome. Yeah. So I would walk around and I would see like some people would like find them and they'd be like, they'd have them on their shirt or like on their backpack, and you could tell they thought they were in on the joke, but I was like, the only 4 of us knew what the joke was.
Yes.
At all. So I would see them and be like, you don't even know. You don't even know.
You think you know, but
you think you know, but you don't know. It was so, I had such a blast doing that.
It was really fun.
It was so fun. So that's what you should do. So name your group of friends, make a logo, put stickers everywhere, tell no one what it means, watch what happens.
Yes.
That's my advice for going into your senior year.
Name of the group.
Here's how you choose the name.
A color.
Pick a color, pick an animal, and a word for a group.
Yes.
So, you know, organization, association, community.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
Did we say Green Mallard
Society?
Association?
Yeah, ours was the Green Mallard Association.
A mallard is a type of duck.
But so we got this idea from our dad, and he had the Gray Squirrel Society. Makes me laugh. Alright, thank you guys for watching so much. Like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future Mario Kart action. Let us know if you need any advice down in the towel section below, and if Derek thinks it's good enough, he'll ask us in a later video. See you then.
Let's go.